What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today I'm going to go over with you just a little bit of a mental lesson. Check it out. All right, guys, so let's jump right on into this. What we got going on here is yesterday we had DMPI make a very big move. Let me show you the daily on it. It was a nice move. It wasn't huge. It was a real nice move. It went from $1.50s all the way up to $2.40 something cents. So that's pretty good. You can make a lot of money on that. It held that 50-day, as you see here. It held that 50-day and just went. Now it did this on the back of some news, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely some news because today, well, I mean, if you look at the daily, today it's trading at 89 cents. It had an offering. This morning in pre-market, it had a PR for an offering that it put out. I think it was, I don't even know, a few million, but that was the underwriting offering that they set out today. So that's why it gapped down so much. So what happened is yesterday we had this huge push. Look at that push. That's a real nice push. All the way up to 245 was the high, and we had real nice continued increase in volume, as you see there. Then it started to kind of trade sideways here, and volume started to kind of consolidate. We had one big flush down between VWAP and the 90 MA and the $2 area. So I actually got long on that one for the $2 hold. I don't always take these. I don't always take those. I would have much preferred it to have consolidated over here above $2, above 220 on VWAP, and gone from there. But I felt fine taking it. You know, it was the first pullback. It's a very volatile stock. I figured it's possible. So I took advantage of that, got in 207 cost basis as we pulled in. Now, what I want you to learn from this, okay? And yesterday I didn't get to put this up as a recap because I lost the internet. So what I want you to learn from this is the mental aspect of this trade. How I was looking at everything while I was in the trade, and I was able to minimize my loss tremendously by a couple factors. Number one, I only took 500 shares, very small size. Okay, I would have added more than likely if we would have regained this 220 in VWAP to my full size position, and then look for the push up to higher day. But since we've had this real strong pullback, I want to see $2 hold. I'm just going to take very small size to start, and that way, if $2 doesn't hold, my risk is very small in the trade, and I mean, at most, I'm going to lose $50 on this, right? So I'm going to mitigate my risk by my share size. You don't have to always go all in on every single play, right? So smaller size. Now I'm just going to watch and see what it's going to do. I want $2 to hold. $2 has to hold, and it needs to regain VWAP. Once it regains VWAP, I can add to full size and then, you know, monitor this trade up to the highest day. And also I need to lift up my stop. In this case right here, my stop is $2. Obviously not $2 to the penny. My stop was 196, 195, something like that. I put a hard stop out. You'll probably see it in the video. So now what I want to see is that $2 hold. Now, I want you to see what happens, and I'm going to go over my thought process as the trade unfolds itself, okay? Now, we're in this trade. Volume is still fairly okay. Not bad. We're holding above $2. We're, 207 over 210. We have some decent bids, 206, 205. 202, $2. We have some decent bids there. All right. We're trying to hold up this 90 MA here. So what we want to do is continue to hold this area. I put my hard stop out, and then I go back to market just in case we start to, it's kind of bullish, right? We have a real nice wick, so it's getting bought right back up, and we're holding over 210. Now this new candle opens up. These are 3-minute candles. We're holding 90 MA and we're holding 210. So I'm thinking, okay, not bad. Now let's get us over VWAP. So I can, make sure we have good volume, add to the position if VWAP holds, and go up to that 250 area. That would be my first take profit. I would take profit in front of the high of the day. The high of the day is 245. I'd probably take some profit off 239, 240, 242, 243, something around there. If we break through it really quickly, then I'll probably take, it'll fill me higher. So hey, I'm not going to complain about that, right? So right now, excuse me, I'm just interested in it holding this 210 area. Okay, I don't want to see it get back under 210. That would not be bullish to me. So I want to see a whole 210. Now we're breaking underneath 210. So now I'm focusing. How much red am I seeing on the tape? Let me see if I can bring this down a little bit more for you. There we go. I want to focus. How much red am I seeing on the tape? Where are my bids at? So we're still holding that area. This is like a 3-minute trade. Okay, now we're saying we're getting back above 210. Kind of forming a little bit of a doji there. That's fine. Indicative of a possible trend reversal. So it's looking okay. This volume, if you see that volume bar is almost not, you can't even see it almost. It's almost non-existent. I want this volume bar to grow as big as this and this one and get us over VWAP. But it's struggling. It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there like extremely lazy. Just sitting in that support area, extremely lazy. Now we're getting back under 210. I'm not liking that at all. All right, so at this point, I'm thinking I might have to, get out of this position on a market order. I might have to cancel my hard stop because it's probably going to get hit. And if I know it's very likely it's going to get hit and I can get out a little bit better, then why am I going to, continue on with that same risk? And once we come back down here and test the low of this candle, I get ready to mark it out and I do just that. And I get out at $2 even. So I only lost like $30 on the trade. That's not bad at all. That's me managing my risk. Why? Because the trade's not doing exactly what I thought it should have done. It's no longer doing the plan that I thought. Here we go, watch. It's back down here, $2, 202. Not liking that at all. And I close it out. I cancel my hard stop and close it out right there. Quickly after that, it'll go all the way back down to like 193, 190. So you see, I entered this trade with a specific plan. I'll go over my plan again with you. I'm in on the pullback. I'm looking for $2 to hold, and I'm looking for a quick regain of VWAP. Okay. If we regain and hold VWAP, I will add to a full-size position and then go and look for taking profits up here in front of the high of day, holding on to more for the squeeze up to like 270, 280, almost $3. Okay. But once it doesn't do that, once it doesn't do what I thought it was going to do, then I have to immediately mitigate my risk even more. So I've mitigated my risk by taking smaller size as a starter. I've mitigated my risk by watching not only the chart, but watching my time in sales and the level 2, okay? And the chart as it develops in conjunction with all that and determining the stock is weak, it's going to more than likely pull back further. I need to get out of it. I cancel my hard stop and get out of it for a very small loss. Very small loss. I could have taken more size there, but that was just a starter position. Had it held VWAP, I would have taken my full size, and then I would have looked to move up my stop. Okay, I would have moved up my stop to that 210 area where the 9 EMA was still holding, and then I would have looked for a 9 EMA VWAP cross, volume to increase, and push the stock up to the upside. So that would have been my plan there. It didn't execute how it was supposed to, so I got out of it. No holding bags, no holding and hoping, no wishing, just in. You're gonna do what I want you to do? No? Okay, peace out. I don't want to play with you anymore. And go look for another opportunity. Sadly, later on in the day, I didn't get to trade MTC. Later on in the day, I lost my internet, so I wasn't able to do anything else. I wasn't able to even upload a video or anything. So I decided to make this video instead of a recap, kind of like into a mental lesson. Let me know what type of things you look for in order to identify little things like this that can help you mitigate your risk. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll catch you on the next one.